very it's not choppy anymore, but it is, and it's the frame rate's pretty good, but it's still very blurry.
I wonder what I can do to get the blur better.
Does it look good in OBS?
In OBS, but it looks good in OBS and on the live preview. It doesn't look blurry at all.
I don't know.
That's what's really weird.
I don't know.
But also, it has a super small.
How do I share? Go to dashboard, I guess.
I see what you're saying now. It's not. Ooh, when I go to move, it freaking gets pixelated sometimes.
I forgot my dang password.
Yeah, it gets bad when I start moving around.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
I wonder if I just need to
Restart?
stop and maybe restart, maybe like completely wipe OBS settings. Like and then just go from there. Is there a reset to default?
I don't remember my freaking password. Oh. Well, maybe I can.
I was looking to see if there is just some freaking restore all defat, like restore settings.
Look at this! Even Archeum said we should reclaim our land.
Off into the woods or the abyss, wherever.
Yeah, yours looks amazing.
Adventuring alone or in a group. Either way, best to check book.
What can I do for you? Only... Oh, it's you! Nice to meet you. You've got Clay's token, right? Then you're officially part of the Resistance. While you're here...
I hate reading this stuff.
Taking on a con here. Take a look at these contracts. Don't...
Welcome, welcome.
I need certain materials. I wonder what kind of, like, am I supposed to be like farming these materials? I probably should look into this. Collect, investigate, defeat. This one. Aw, thanks, Bearded Hokage, for subscribing. Super nice of you. It's the first alert I've ever seen. Pretty neat. Go ahead and get it, and then
Nights like these are perfect for staying up late, having a drink, and looking.
I have to get 4 contracts. My bad. These are all tier 1. Let's get this one because it's the first one. Defeat a fighter. I can do that. Right? It's already assigned. Okay. Oh, it's got a pen next to it. Let's do.
I'm gonna try a couple different settings.
Yes, let's do that one.
Okay.
Do that. Do that, and then I don't know. Maybe get some of these little things. My contract is full. So I have 4. Okay.
Let's see. Oh,
Okay. Complete. First up shows contract from.
Oh, it's not. Okay, he's gonna pick that up now. Yeah.
Your bag looks a little bit heavy. We're all doomed. Oh, brother, you need to listen to me. The Urstella Goblin Horde is going to attack. There's going to be a war. I heard it clear. Thank you. Really? Oh.
All right.
Long ago, the mages of Venelux built an observatory to watch the stars in the sky, but the Archaeum destroyed the tower, leaving it in ruins. It is now being used as a base for those adventuring in the Urstella Fields, Carmine Forest, and the nesting grounds.
At the request of Castleton contract manager Nas, you met with Elira, the contract manager at the Starlight Observatory ruins. She said that she could use some help and suggested that you take on a contract.
Dude, I just don't get this.
Are there settings inside of YouTube that you think you might need to hit?
I don't know.
It did change to 1080p 60 when you made those changes. That was good.
Yeah, what I'm doing now is
Even Archaeum said we should reclaim our land.
making a few settings. I'm thinking that I'm narrowing it down. I feel like that's gonna be one setting, and I'll put like 95,000 screenshots of it. trying 2 different encoders real quick. Trying. One, I heard I could use my NVIDIA since I have so much extra VRAM
Yeah,
and all that.
it's not a bad
And
idea.
it held. Did Battle.net like die everywhere? No, it just kicked me off of Battle.net. I'm wondering if it's just the game. I don't see my webcam going blurry at all, did you?
I couldn't really tell. It didn't look, to me it didn't look great, but
You
I don't know if
delivered
that
the
was...
contract scroll to Elira, the contract manager of the Starlight Observatory ruins, and you fulfilled the
I
contract.
feel like I can read some of the names on my screen now if I'm sitting
Coins
still.
you received from
Oh,
fulfilling
okay.
contracts to purchase items from contract coin merchants.
Real test is going to be me going out there and just knocking some skulls to see if it gets ultra blurry. Yeah, I appreciate you helping me take a look at this.
No problem.
No, I should be able to. I don't know what's going on, but it's like ever since that last big hurricane came through, I have not been able to stream on Twitch and all that very well anymore.
Mm,
So I don't know what it is.
yeah.
Like makes me want to go back and be a freaking just old school RuneScape player where the graphics already are
Right.
1080p.
Okay, defeat.
Yeah, I'm probably about to just give up. I may just like start recording things and doing it that way. Yeah.
I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Yeah, I just don't know. It doesn't look bad, but it still looks
Yeah, I didn't look up like what is
choppy.
what is your like upload speeds have to be for that bit rate?
What brings you here?
You know?
I had to get away from there. It's so freaking loud.
Get away from where?
And this fight I was doing, like, it just was so loud.
Oh, I got you.
Ears. What were you saying?
I was saying like I didn't look up like what your upload speeds need to be for that bit rate.
Upload speeds per bit rate. Alright, so for 720p video at 30 FPS, the bit rate should be between 1500 and 4000.
How did you do
Mhm.
That requires an internet speed of no more than 5.4 megabytes.
Okay.
The bit rate for 720 video 60
Goblins
FPS,
always write
it should
in
be between
sensitive sentences.
2250
But the
and
last sentence is
6000
torn off
with an
and is
upload
missing.
speed of 3 to
Ruby
8.
said that if you went
So you're
behind Henson,
that's like nothing.
the former watch captain,
Yeah, so
How do you
for
find the
1080p
torn
60
pieces?
FPS, it needs to be 12 megabytes. So I think, and it needs to be up to 9,000. So I think I think my bit rate might just be too low.
So mine's
Maybe
at
that-
6,000, but what are you getting on mine? Can
I'm
you do
getting
an 8060?
Yeah, I am because I'm sitting at 5,000, but that's the low end of 60 FPS.
Yeah.
So let me change that setting. Let me also look at this YouTube video on how to set up Streamlabs for 1080p 60 FPS real quick.
Starlight Observatory was originally the land of us goblins.
Alright, let's see if this makes a difference. Oh, yeah, that looks a good bit better. Oh, there it goes again, blurry. But what's crazy though is, what's funny is my status on OBS is telling me that my stream quality settings are good.
Mm-hmm.
It says I'm not dropping frames or anything like that, but for whatever reason, it looks blurry there on. I don't think there's settings I can actually do on here, is there? I think it all has to be done through. Silly.
Say what?
Hey, go ahead and call Gigi. Okay.
Well, some people possessing a black heart. Those goblins colluded with Arceum. Where did you get this document? I see. The last part is torn from this parchment. It means the order is about to be executed. But we don't know the details. How troublesome. And goblins always perform a special ritual before a major operation, sharing the details to their members. We might be able to find out what this is all about from the ritual. A goblin agitator is leading the ritual. We'll need to figure out the meaning of the final sentence. Will you do that? Thank you. Come meet me here when you find the last piece. Oh, and watch out for the giant goblin butcher.
Henson's expression hardened after reading the goblin's commands. The one-eyed hawk said that the fact the final sentence was torn off meant they were about to carry out the mission. Henson said, "You must hurry to find the missing sentence."
Today we head to the Spider Forest, brothers!
Yeah, I'm pulling too much power. Also, I have too much crap plugged into my computer.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, you startled me.
Yes,
Don't hit me.
I just blew.
You're the one talking. Let me introduce myself. Ruby has been. They seem to be preparing for an important ritual, but I have no clue what that might be. Do you have any ideas? Huh? Then they're here for that ritual? How fascinating! I absolutely
Now it
need
probably
to
is.
know more. I have an idea, adventurer. I will walk
You got that much of a
along
leash.
with you and listen in on their gathering.
Hello.
Oh,
He said hello.
infiltration isn't one of my strong suits. Better if I send an expert like you to find out what the goblin's objective is. Here, I'll morph you.
Ooh,
You bit your lip.
I am a goblin.
Alright, you know what they say, 125th time is a charm.
Starting. This is our time! A celebration of goblins! By goblins! For goblins! Now,
It
let's
doesn't work this
begin!
time. Unplug everything from it except for my mouse, my keyboard, my headset, and I had a powered USB adapter plugged into it where I can plug in a lot of stuff. So I thought my plug was strong, it's powered, it's tuning, and it's like, you know, messing with the latency and all that kind of stuff, you know? Yeah, because something has to give out. I'm trying to think of something, you know, because that makes no sense why my older computer got better screen frames than my current one. It just made no sense. My current one was a lot better than the old one.
the last emblem. Don't forget, meet us there!
On the day of battle, the Urstella goblins tear off the last sentence of their chieftain's orders and divide it up to carry amongst themselves. If you gather all of the pieces, you can complete the missing sentence.
Good job. Front paws to the spider, and tail towards the star. They plan to lure the resistance into Carmine Forest and take control of the Starlight Observatory ruins. How? The Starlight Observatory ruins are in a strategic spot and must be defended. Go to the Starlight Observatory ruins and let the god know about the goblins' attack plan. Time is of the essence. Hurry.
The missing sentence said that an elite contingent of Urstella goblins was headed for the Starlight Observatory ruins. You went back to the ruins to warn the guards of the ominous news. Hearing this, Henson left to assemble troops.
I wonder if they just have a processor sitting at 80, between 40 and 80%. I guess I could also start Roman Liberty.
What's the matter?
And
What?
see, 'cause I know that,
An attack?
that game.
Everyone already left under Captain Ruffalo's order.
Also, when you go to capture your game, I wonder if it's how mine capturing the game too.
I have mine capturing specific window.
There.
So you just do like a window capture specific window?
No, I do game capture.
There are more numbers than I thought.
So I did that for Diablo, but Diablo would
We'll
capture.
block the entrance. Please activate the magic trap set on the uphill path.
Were you in Diablo?
Yes.
Because like you said it to Diablo, then you gotta like get into the game before it'll recognize.
Oh, so it's like alt tab goes away.
Yeah. Well, that's what League does for me.
All right, we're ready. Let's go up. Okay, press the explosive device detonator. Was it a success? Looks like we got rid of them all. They won't come back. Right? Huh? What's that? Coming back? Again? What to do? We've used all the magic traps.
There's one thing we're testing at the top of the hill. I'm not sure. It's still incomplete. There's no other choice.
Adventurer, activate the magic trap
Hmm?
at the end of the ruined observatory. We'll take care of the goblins in the meantime.
Thunder and Liberty is stuck on a black screen.
And it said the game capture is it's like TL.exe or something like that.
Yeah, but my Thunder and Liberty locked up.
Oh.
I guess because I tried to cap it, I alt tabbed in one too many times.
It was a bit risky this time.
I don't know.
We'd have been in quite a pickle if it hadn't been for you, adventurer. Thank you, adventurer.
Not yet. What are you doing? Kill them! This is ours from this day forward.
What's that huge monster?
Stop them! Everyone descend!
We have to block the entrance somehow. We can't let that monster in.
No, there are too many enemies.
Adventurer, you have to hang in there.
Sorry, leave the rest to us.
Good. The one-eyed hawk has come.
It's been a long time, Canola the Butcher.
Hey, let's give it a try.
We're not too late, are we?
shamans support Ganola.
Kill the shamans first. I'll handle Ganola. Hey, adventurer! The shamans are using recovery skills. Andy, get behind me. I'll protect you.
Don't make me laugh. Just take care of yourself.
They're tiring. Let's launch a full-scale attack. Good, a success!
It was a bit risky this time.
We've been in quite a
Dude, it's like the third freaking time it loads the title screen as a black screen.
What's that huge monster?
It's just my cursor show.
We have to block the entrance somehow. We can't let that monster in.
No, there are too many enemies.
That's weird.
Adventurer!
That played this game the other day.
Sorry I'm late. Leave the rest to us.
The one-eyed hawk has
Just
come.
trying to
It's
update.
been a long time, Ganola the Butcher.
Hey, let's give it a try.
I wonder if it's freaking out because it's trying to capture.
The shamans support Ganola.
Kill the shamans first. I'll handle Ganola.
Adventurer, the shamans are using recovery skills. Andy, get behind me. I'll protect you.
Don't make me laugh. Just take care of yourself.
Maybe anti-cheat means anti-cheat. Because, you know, I get the pretty good with the title's pretty good. Then I see NC Games, NC, Amazon Games, DL, Unreal Engine. Alright, now I see my titles. Enter. Here we go. Maybe I think you could give it a second quick being so patient.
They're tiring. Let's launch a full-scale attack.
So I like this game. the combat, man, is the only thing I gotta get used to.
I like the combat. I've actually just died for the first time twice to the same guy, and I'm wondering if like my armor is damaged or something, or if I'm just trash.
What are you doing? Kill them! This is ours from this day forward!
What's the huge monster? Stop them! Everyone descend! We have to block the entrance somehow. We can't let
You know, I think maybe what it is, I'm in a group with some people, not by myself. I wonder if like their higher level is making my difficulty higher or something.
Sorry I'm late. Leave the rest to us.
Good. The one-eyed hawk has
Yeah, so here's the weird thing.
It's been a long time, Canola the Butcher.
I can't tab out to refresh my screen.
Let's give it a try.
I'm afraid the game may mess up. I'm about to see.
The shamans support Ganola.
Kill the shamans first. I'll handle Ganola.
Hey, adventurer! The shamans are using recovery skills. And me, get behind me. I'll protect you.
Don't make me laugh. Just take care of yourself.
Yeah, it still gets blurry on there, man. I don't know what it is. Like, it's not telling me I'm not dropping any frames.
You're doing way better this time.
It is.
Yeah, I don't know if it's something I did or not.
Oh, you're talking about your.
Yeah, it's on my own not dying.
I wonder if I'm shortchanging myself. I just need to put a higher quality on and quit, you know.
Good job, everyone.
Maybe.
There may be important orders
Like,
among Mochi's belongings.
output.
Look closely.
Doing that. I'm gonna refresh it now. And see, and I really wonder if that was the biggest
Where
thing.
the hell did you find this? It's my armband from back in the day. Thanks for finding it. Do you mind bringing this to Ruffalo? About time this armband gets itself a new owner. He'll get more use out of it than me. Come to think of it, I don't think we've had a chance for introductions. Where are you from?
I've got your stream pulled up. My
West
phone.
Island. Do you happen to know anyone named Jan Junoff? Ah, I see. Jan is my friend who used to travel around Silesium with me. If it weren't for that insidious Calanthea. That was such a long time ago. I'll see you later.
It's still blurry, but it looks better. Like a better version of blurry. You know what I mean?
Oh, I have to go find your stream again because it ended.
Before you do, I'm telling you, don't load it again yet.
Okay, I'll wait. Let me know when you're ready.
We defended the Carmine Forest. You helped protect the Starlight Observatory, and you're not even a member of the Resistance. My thanks. This is his
I am now
captain.
live.
10 years ago, most of the patrol members died in a plot by the Archeum Legion. Only Captain Henson, myself, Gistil, and Cicero survived.
Okay, are you moving around?
Yeah, I am now. On my screen, I'm fighting the scarab I was just fighting.
Okay, I'm not seeing that. Okay, here we go. We get back in this, and then settings, 1080p 60. Okay. Yeah, this looks a lot better. This looks great. I don't see your camera though.
Before
I turned it off.
Well, sorry to my comrade. You will find the
Okay.
monument of
But yeah, this
Gistil
looks good.
and Cicero in the Starlight Observatory ruins.
Is it getting blurry for you at all?
Bury this armband under the monument.
I can still read your name, and I can almost read your health. Read but it's the coloring. Scarab's health, I can read that clear as day. Your tasks on your side, I can read that just fine. This is on my phone, so it's small.
Ruffalo protested that it truly belonged to someone else. He asked you to deliver it to his comrades, who fell in battle a decade ago. It is time to go and find the resting heroes.
So it looks okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's at least manageable, right?
I can read the text in the bottom left where it says earn 37 experience, power hit experience 6. If I can read that on my phone, then it's fine.
Sweet. Awesome.
Yeah, it looks way better.
Yeah. Now I can go back to playing Diablo.
Probably.
I'm just saying, if I could at least get okay looking graphics in this,
Yeah.
I can at least get mediocre graphics on something else. I'm gonna grab something to drink.
If you see it, please stop it.
Adventurers who challenge themselves shine. Would you impressed?
And if that's the case, and it really wasn't all the
Saw you
hardware
driving
and
away
stuff,
those goblins.
then I can plug my camera and stuff back in. People can see this.
Now that we've stopped the assault,
I can plug my camera and stuff back in. People can see this ugly face.
Okay, I see a gray screen again. Black. No, I see Blizzard Entertainment. Clear as day.
Oh, didn't you know?
Beautiful.
A Mystic Globe used to be Archeum Legion. You might see them if you have a Mystic Key. The Archeum Legion did their best to hide
So
them.
what are your weapons are you
So who
using in
knows where
for
you
Liberty?
might find them.
I've got the two-handed sword, the great sword or whatever, and then dual crossbows.
Here, I'll give you one.
Nice.
So I can be on my dual crossbows, and then when I get up in personal, pull out my great sword and do one of my specials. Give them some distance again or whatever. It's pretty neat.
Adventurers who challenge themselves shine, but you need rest.
I feel something. Of course. Thank you. Please look.
Luck always finds you in unexpected places. It's no different for adventurers. It's clearly your lucky day when you encounter a mystic globe while exploring.
There are a lot of goblins around, so take care, everyone.
Yeah, man, looks perfect.
10 years ago,
Yeah, it looks great.
craftsmen in the
You can
employ
see all the
of
grass
Archeum
moving.
Legion secretly visited the
I can read all the
resistance
text.
soldiers
Looks
at
great.
the observatory, offering a huge reward for aid
not
in
just saying
stealing
that.
gems
No,
from
I'm being
goblins.
serious. I mean, I'll take a screenshot.
The soldiers, who were suffering through a famine, were overwhelmed with temptation. All but 3 of them left the
There you go.
camp.
This is right off my phone.
While the guards were away, the waiting Archeum battle platoon readied for the attack. Watch Captain Henson understood the situation all too well. He told the 3 remaining guards to flee, and one of them, Ruffalo, escaped into the woods with his head hung low. Battling against an endless sea of enemies, the 2 remaining guards died horrible deaths. Henson, who lost an eye, rose again each time he fell, sword held high. Just as Henson, gravely wounded, neared his own death, Ruffalo returned. He had not fled at all, but instead brought reinforcements who drove back the enemy forces. Although the bravery of Henson and his men saved many lives, he blamed himself for the death of the soldiers and resigned as watch captain. 10 years later, he still quietly defends the front lines and is admired and respected by the local resistance.
Well, all right. I
forces.
think you made some good progress.
Yeah, dude. Thank you so much, man.
No problem. No
And
problem.
I'll need to grind out on Throne and Liberty so that way we can.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm level 18. I think level 20 you get to join a guild.
Their honor and perseverance earned them a place
Something like
Yeah,
that.
because
resistance is hard.
I've been looking for another MMO.
Yeah.
I've been playing WoW, and I've been really enjoying this current expansion of WoW.
Yeah.
But the people that I was playing with, you know, they were good people. They just were a little too hardcore. Like we downed the raid the first week it was out,
Yeah.
and I couldn't keep up with the competitiveness of
Yeah.
road raiding.
I'm not a
I
big
just couldn't.
WoW fan.
I wasn't as much until this expansion, and I guess you could say I was been white knighting for it
Mhm.
in a sense, because the changes they've made for WoW, in my opinion, they're better. Are they the best like how OG days how they used to be? No, not by far. But from where they are now and the things they've added like delves, so you can get gear without having to go do all all the raids and everything, it made it a little more tolerable, and the story was really good. All the extra classes, specializations they made were fun.
Yeah.
It's a step in the right direction to restore my faith in Blizzard.
Yeah.
And Diablo 4 isn't bad, but like, you know, I guess my buddy doesn't like this, but I'm waiting until endgame to give my final like review for D4 because
the Archean Legion often relied on mystic globes.
As of right now, it just feels like
for the resistance,
a minor
they
DLC.
have become as valuable
Yeah.
as
Right. It
treasures.
doesn't feel like a full expansion. You know, the new class is fun. The new areas are cool, if you want to call them new.
Yeah.
Because if you played D2, you've been here before.
Yeah. True.
You know, the graphics are good. Cool. And the new class feels great. Like the new class feels like a monk. It really feels like a monk and a couple of classes kind of blended into one. So it's kind of cool. But like I don't know, man. It just hasn't clicked for me yet. It hasn't clicked to the point where I'm like, you know what? I can see myself mostly playing Diablo.
Yeah.
But I felt that way with D3, and I wish Blizzard would learn. Like, for me, when they started doing all really big seasonal stuff on D3, that was the peak of D3.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, it was great. Classes were good. You know, of course, the spin to win barbarian really clapped the cheeks of everything most of the time. That and the freaking wizard, the wizard where you break your fingers playing, and you just nuke everything, right?
Yeah.
You know, there was those days, but then. I don't know. Like, you figured they would take, okay, here's our peak. Here's what all our players were happy. Let's just take that and build upon it, you know? And I get it's different teams that work on WoW and work on Diablo and all that. It's just, I don't know, you figure there would be some understanding. Like, how could we be less successful?
Yeah, I feel like D2 is peak for me.
Dude, D2 was good. Like, I remember playing that LAN with y'all. Like, it was great. And like me, and I get to me the best MMO that has been out outside of like to me, you know, Wrath of the Lich King, I feel was like some of the peak MMO experience we had. And my biggest gaming hot take that people kind of get irritated with is I feel that the current infrastructure of the internet is what has ruined a lot of MMOs for people.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you don't have to research it. You don't have to figure the fight out yourself.
Yeah.
You can just go online to YouTube a week before the raid comes out. All the mechanics and everything have already been walked through by some of the top tier guilds. Because they played the PTR and alphas and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's just, there's no mystery to the RPG anymore. It's, and like with content creators.
I mean, you don't have to do all that.
No, you don't.
A child named Lucille went missing from the village.
You don't have to do that. But if you want to, these people have a competitive mindset. They want to be competitive, and they want to compete, and they want to be the elite of the people that play the game. They're gonna do that. And
That's true.
Most of the people Yeah, most of the people nowadays are going to do that.
Out here.
Like,
She's in
my
great
question for
danger.
you with Throne of
I've
Liberty.
hidden mana recording
Did
devices
you watch
throughout the
any
forest to keep
builds?
track of Mordecai's
I haven't watched a
Been seeing
single
how
video
Could you
N-
please show me
whatsoever. I didn't even watch a trailer.
I will search
Really?
Mordecai's hiding
I watched
place.
zero things, and I'm in it, and I like what I'm doing. So I could be doing something completely wrong. I'm not min-maxing. I'm doing whatever is fun, casual. I have unspent skill points. Like I'm playing the game that I like to play it, and that's casually.
Spider eggs, and the clamps will loosen
Yeah.
in response to
See,
your
that's
magic.
where, like,
Just
I
bring them back to
hear.
me.
But if I join a guild,
Peter,
then people are gonna be like, "What are you even building? What blah blah blah? Why need you to be at this level? Be this, collect this, do this." Like, so like you can join a guild that'll make you do stuff, right? That'll make you either feel bad about how you're playing or whatever. But for me, I just like to have fun.
yeah, because where I sit down is I like to be competitive, but in the sense of I don't care if my class is performing at D or C tier if I'm having fun.
Yeah.
But now if my class or spec isn't viable to do content, that's what I want to know.
Yeah,
And I think that
I
that's
last
what
long
I'm
enough.
to develop.
I last long enough in the field, you know. Like I said, I just died for the first time, but that's probably because I just approached it wrong, you know.
While the team was busy investigating the monster Mordecai's nest, you wandered around the forest collecting the hidden mana recording devices. You fought off the spiders that interrupted you, and collected the devices that had been hidden in bundles of spider eggs. With those in hand, you can see if there have been
Because
any
in all
signs of the
honesty,
missing
like
child.
this sounds kind of crazy when I say this, but also possibly depressing.
Mm-hmm.
I would really love to be
I hope you
a
didn't get
Pokemon
into any
streamer,
trouble.
right?
Yeah.
I love Pokemon. I really love playing Pokemon, doing the shiny hunting and all that kind of stuff. I just feel though that it's such a niche market
but rather kidnapped.
that it's hard to get into.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can deliver a message for
It
me.
just is.
I mean, that just depends. Like, so what's your goal for streaming? To make it big and quit your job?
A comrade of mine.
Eventually, I would love for my hobby, like streaming, to be able to where it could be an income.
Yeah.
You know.
Confirmed that there were no
I was
signs
doing,
That's a dream.
yeah, my goal at first when I started streaming, really my original goal was to stream and figure it out because Jacob Berryhill wanted to stream, and he would have a lot of questions about settings and this and that, right? So that's why I started streaming, to be able to help him out when he had questions. And then I started playing. I was like, well, I play League anyway. I might play, let's just say, 10 rounds of League a week, right? Which is almost 10 hours. So if I'm playing League that much, why don't I just stream it, right? So I was like, well, let me just stream whenever I play with no expectations. And then I started getting followers, and then I started getting money for it. And then I was like, well, how about this? I won't spend my own money on PC upgrades. I will just use, money from the stream to do that. And that worked out really well. A couple $100 here and there.
Yeah.
And then that was it. So I never thought like, hey, I'll quit my job, but like, making $100 a month for something I was already doing for free, Yeah,
and that's what got me kind of into streaming, because I was playing with people who were streamers, right? And they were like, bro, you should just stream. And you know what? Why not? What's the worst that could happen? I just don't do good. But then I ended up having fun with it. I really enjoyed some people I made.
The once
the
green
community I
forest
was
lost its
involved with
vitality
was
and
really
withered to a
good.
darkish red,
You
becoming
get a lot
what
of
it is
fun,
today.
but then the community members and all that fell apart, and it became a really.
They say that the blood
situation.
spiders, now the masters of Carmine Forest, will capture any humans who set foot
Also,
there
I
for
could
use
think
as
to probably put a
sacrifices.
filter or something on my microphone. I gotta feel the microphone was kind of sounding bad.
I mean, you sound good in Discord. I'm not listening to your stream, but I do have it pulled up
You don't
on my
have to
phone.
listen to it. People think you said earlier it sounded kind of weird, and I wonder if it's a setting I have on here or what.
Sounds like a noise gate that's too sensitive.
Like it's cutting. Also, I'm kind of far away tonight for some reason.
Yeah, like it's cutting the front and end of your.
All right, we'll see if that makes any difference at all.
Yeah.
Where did he come? But yeah, you know, that was my whole thing. I got into it because of that, and then the community fell apart, and then I got married. That was fine because I was streaming back and forth on other days. And I didn't work on Tuesdays and Thursdays until a certain time, and Julie was at work, so I'd go over there to Mom and Dad's house, stream during the day, and then and then I would go and hang out with Julie later.
Yeah.
On my days off and all that. Yeah, it was fun. But then we got internet at the house, and we just kind of, once the kid was born, I just kind of dropped it. Because once I had a kid, like most people I played with, just failed. And it's one, and also I think it boils down to, for me, I haven't found a game that I have felt has deserved all of my time.
Yeah.
And I guess my other issue is I suffer from that. I suffer from let me. How can I say this? It's a really bad.
The Carmine smear the That better get. Would you do that?
I suffer from the aspect of.
Thank you. Let Avo know when you're done.
I want to start doing this right now for XYZ reason, and because it's not working out the way I want to, or it's not going the way I want to, I get discouraged. I think that's what kind of hurts.
Yeah. So you think you're setting the bar too high?
I think that the problem is, I am, because I'm so used to. I'm so used to. When I say this, it's going to sound really conceited, but I think you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm so used to being able to pick things up and be relatively decent at them right off the bat.
Yeah.
And because things aren't going the way I envisioned it, with being around other people, like having that tight-knit community already, that takes time.
It does.
I was in a very bad, over-realistic expectation set for myself doing this.
Yeah.
And I think that's what has hurt.
Yeah. So you need a strategy.
Yeah.
You need make your goal, play with friends this many days a week or whatever. Like, don't just have it to where you want. Don't just stream by yourself, because if you're streaming with a buddy of yours, that's what you're doing, right?
Well, that's what it started off of me wanting to do, but then I don't have friends to play a lot of games with.
Yeah.
The people I was playing FPS slash what was it? The ones I started playing Call of Duty with, or playing Fortnite with, they would start dropping racial stuff while I was streaming.
Oh, yeah.
I then trying to silence the Discord and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't have a good mixer at the time, so I just turned off certain audios and other audios. It's a whole bunch of things that stacked up back to back to back to back, and just kind of like discourage them on that front, and also not finding that game that I wanna stream full time, like and
Yeah.
because I feel like you really to get into the streaming market, you gotta pick a game and stick with it. You
Yeah,
can't game off
you
until you get
you
a
can't
following.
be a variety streamer. That's you have to make it big before you can start doing that. Like,
Rubber band lag.
yeah, so find something. Yeah, find one game. For me, it's League. I play League all the time, or I used to. And then every once in a while, I'll be like, "Hey, I'm playing something else." And then so you get the people who they'll watch every single game you play of League, and then as soon as you will play like Among Us or something, they're not there for it, right? But then you get those people that just want to watch you play, and they don't care what it is. But you don't find those people until you start building up that community, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, just pick a game, any game, something that makes you happy, I guess.
Well, another thing is that's what's hard for me to partially do because freaking ADHD.
Yeah.
You know, finding that game that makes me happy is that's been the other hardest part. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of games out there that I really enjoy playing. Like there's some nights that I thought about just having a schedule, do egg hunt whatever days or whatever, shiny do Pokemon Mondays and Diablo Thursdays.
Yeah.
So that way I play certain games on certain days, and just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. But
Yeah, so I guess find a game that you like to play by yourself, and find a game that you like to play with friends.
yeah.
So you're just having a hard time doing that?
Yeah, I am, because it boils down to the fact that what was that?
Like, if I got on and no one was on, I would usually hop on GTA and do some solo stuff.
Okay. I will say this is pretty cool. Your mercenaries you can hire now apparently can help staff. Can help stack certain stuff, right? Like, so you're hired mercenary for a certain thing, but then you can pick another mercenary and make them a report, which basically with him, make him a reinforcement. And when I do that, it's freaking awesome. It modifies an ability that I can use later. Like it gives it a perk to it, that's pretty dope. Why not take that? That's why, like, right now, like, whenever in my free time, what I really like doing is hunting down rare stuff. Like, if we're going to be 100% honest, I love doing mountain farms in World of Warcraft. I love doing shiny Pokemon stuff. I like having those moments and those excitements of, oh my god, doctors, are you serious? Like, having those pump moments,
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I used to stream mount farming. It was so much fun to run a whole dungeon. And all of a sudden that mountain drops, and I'm just ecstatic. Even if there only was one person or no person watching, it was awesome because I got something rare, and now I have a history, a record of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Those. Oh, my bag. Ooh. But yeah, I thought about doing that because I think it'd be something fun, something different to do. Like, I think that would be cool, to be honest. Like going in RuneScape and trying to get that whole grind up, so that way I could start hunting for the super rare stuff, the rare drops like the whips, the armor, all of that. I want to do all of it. I think that would be stupid fun.
Yeah.
I probably need to also edit my stream video. I did I need to pick a game that I was playing. Did it let you edit yours on there?
So what? What'd you say?
Did it let you edit your? Did it let you edit what game you're playing on?
No, on YouTube it didn't. It had a description, but that's all I could see.
I need to go back and give it a try. But yeah, dude, thanks again for having me mess with the stream settings. Hopefully this looks and sounds better. I think what happened was back when I tried forever ago, I turned down the in-game stuff. And I would play music before all the crazy DMCA stuff happened.
Oh yeah.
Where nowadays, if a ringtone goes off in the same house as you, you're getting freaking copyright strike on something.
Oh yeah. I had to fight that stuff all the time.
But now, if I do anything, they said royalty-free music is good. So I got royalty-free remix playlists.
Maintenance will begin in 2 hours. Estimated downtime 5 hours. Okay. Yeah. Guess we'll be playing this all night. I wasn't planning on it. So I'm looking for some freaking queen blood spider. And it's not here, and so I was fighting other stuff. I looked in the distance and they were fighting it, and by the time I got there it was dead, so I didn't get a piece of it.
I guess now I need to do a pop test. I don't want to sound like I have a fan turned on. Save all this. I thought about rebranding also.
Yeah.
Like all three okay. My check, how do I sound? My check, how do I sound? Oh, I sound horrible. 100 miles away from my microphone. I still like that dude who plays on Xbox Live has that really bad microphone.
Okay, well, it just spawned out of nowhere. Alright, defeat Morokai through peace or conflict, field boss schedules, or get rid on the tree. Okay, so I guess I don't do that because I'm following a schedule. Okay, so I'm gonna unfollow that and go where I need to go.
Wish I had a better place to put this.
You just got real loud. What'd you do?
Bad loud?
No, I mean just in Discord, it just got way louder.
Oh, I moved it closer to my face.
Oh, okay.
I picked my microphone. I have a Yeti, and my Yeti is sitting over about 1.5 feet from my face.
Okay, I'm like probably 6 inches. My sure mic.
I had that, but the stand I had wasn't doing too hot with it.
Okay.
And so, because the way I had to position my desk in the office, it just kind of, it just wasn't working with my desk and all that. And I don't have any room over here to put a stand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's clipped to the side of my desk. It's I don't know if you remember it. It's a 6 foot by 3 foot desk. Big old tabletop.
Yeah,
like a banker's desk. Really solid. Anywho, yeah, I've got a pretty decent little setup. I need to clean it up. I keep running new cables all like every time I play. It's kind of ugly.
I feel like that's just as small. Now, if I stay right here like this, it doesn't sound
Red
too bad.
flowers bloom across this beautiful meadow, located between Lassen and Stonegar.
No, sounds good on the stream.
However, contrary to its appearance, it is home to aggressive creatures such as terror birds and quillixes, which is troubling for the merchants who pass through.
And then I did this, and then I did that.
There's something else.
I did this. And then I did this, and then I did this.
That sounds fine. Nice and loud.
It doesn't sound like the old Xbox 360 had like microphones when you're trying to play Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
It
Sounds
doesn't,
good. No, it sounds pretty good.
Spiderwebs all of what? He discovered an old. Hang on.
It sounds a little aggressive, but not too bad.
Well, that's fine that I could turn down. I had the gain turned up a little bit extra.
I'll check again.
Yeah.
I cranked down a couple.
Just a little bit.
Now it went from an 8 to a 3, so I wonder if that sounds any better.
Put my headphones in. I got that iPhone 12 with crappy speakers.
Terror bird nest over there.
Yeah. I made a filter with increased gain on it, so I figured that might help.
Robert, who had been investigating the nesting grounds, immediately redoubled his efforts when he heard Rutain's message.
That sounds a lot better
He reported
without the
some
gain.
suspicious areas of the nesting grounds, asked you to look for any clues he missed, and then set out
But
on his
it's
own.
now that it's less gained, I think the gate is roll the gate down a little bit.
Terror bird nest.
Which game? I mean, which gate? The closed
Oh.
or open? Or both?
Open.
What is it? Is it open the louder, or was it lower the number?
Yeah. So how loud does it have to be to open it? So you lower the number to make it open faster.
Okay, that's not it. This oh. How's that? That's the open threshold. We can track the close.
The how's that part was good before. Whatever you said before that was not good.
All right, I'm gonna do an overall mic check now. See how that goes. ABC 1, 2, 3. Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
It's pretty good. Like it. I heard all that. Can you whisper something in my ear?
Carriages passing through the nesting grounds are often attacked by fierce birds. However, there were signs that suggested that these abandoned ones
I don't hear that very
were
well.
damaged by beak or talon. When we searched through the seemingly insignificant carriages, we uncovered ledgers hidden inside, the pages of which contain
that's fine.
names of both regions
I had to get right up on it in this grid.
It's for real estate.
There was a large terror bird corpse, a broken blade plunged deep within it. Could it be the sword of someone who had tried to protect the carriages? The only clue as to its wielder
Oh my god.
was an unusual pattern engraved upon the blade. Robert
I'm
might
fighting
be
this
the
bird and
only
it's barely
person
taking
who
any
knows.
damage at all. Oh no. I might be out of my outside of my level zone. One of those things where I just like run past everything and then dang, no notice whatsoever.
Did you watch Ring of Power at all?
Yeah, I finished that.
Okay. What was your take on it? And then I'll give mine.
Okay, what's your what? I've took my headphones out.
What was your take on it?
I liked it, more or less. I guess if I had to have like a huge criticism, like a blaring criticism, is how fast they went from town to town.
I think the story was
Like,
pretty good. I didn't.
I mean, it was Lord of the Rings, but with fast traveling, which I guess is fine.
Yeah.
But
And I think that season 2 was a lot better than season 1.
okay. I don't necessarily disagree. I did like season 2. I don't know if I would say it was a lot better. I think it was around the same.
I felt there was more action.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, I know like Lord of the Rings, the whole universe has already been set up. I get that. So, but the first season of Rings of Power is like a new thing where like, yeah, we have to do character development, we have to do world setup and all that. So like, it makes sense that the first season was a little bit slower as far as action. And then the first season is the season that posed all the questions. So second season was a bunch of answers. It was nice.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could see where you could enjoy like that season better.
And I think the main reason why I enjoyed the second season more was because I watched so many lore videos and things on it. I was just excited to hurry and see it happen. You know, I don't want to give too many spoilers out, but I was excited because I knew that this meant this was going to happen, and that was going to summon or wake up this and all that.
Yeah. Now there were a couple things in the timeline that were a little bit fishy. Like with two of the people being revealed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna do spoilers. I don't care.
He's a legend. That's
There's no one watching my stream, and even if you were, I'm doing spoilers. If you're on his stream, well, there's like what 3 How many people? A few. Well, anyway, like old Tom Bombadil.
Yes.
I think that was a little early for his intro.
Well, I think Tom Bombadil's been around since the first age, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh.
I think Izzy, or some like inkling or incarnation of him, has been. And I could be wrong with that, but
I mean,
Tom
I'll have to.
Bombadil is very similar to Gandalf and their character, like in all the other wizards, right? Like they were allowed to come here. Gandalf's character originally died, and then, or something like that. Then they let him come back when certain things have happened, you know, and vice versa. And I could be wrong with that, but the wizards are basically like the messengers or tools of like the angels / gods
Yeah.
of that thing, you know. Which is why, like, you know, typically there only can be one white wizard. One that I think the only one that ever had multiple were the blue. But I don't know. I think that there was one day at work years and years ago when I was like having to wipe and reload a whole bunch of computers that I just listened to World of Warcraft lore and like hearing the lore behind Sheila, the freaking spider, and like her mother being like coming from a black hole from the abyss of space, and Morgath basically fighting and killing them. Well, I think they killed him. They had a truce for a while, and then killed him. But I'm excited to see where season 3 will go.
Yeah. Was there a timeline on that? Like when it's coming out?
It'll probably be next year.
Because it was
Season 2 just came out this year.
Yeah, but when did season 1 come out?
Year before.
I thought it was longer than that. Wasn't it like 2020? Or 2021? Something crazy?
I thought it was like 22. It may have been a couple of years ago.
Okay, so 2 years. But I don't remember it being... I think it was like long enough to where I wanted to rewatch the first season. Usually that's got to be at least 2 years. Or a good bit.
I boycotted the first season because I let a couple of people like just I heard that they were supposedly quote unquote change characters, that they wrote stuff in, and all that, and then they were you know, trying to make it woke and stuff.
Yeah,
and
they did take.
Okay, I'll wait.
I mean, if having a black dwarf is woke, then I guess that's not bad.
Well,
Like,
I didn't really care about that. You know, that was to me. I always thought there were like different colored elves and dwarves.
Yeah.
You know, to me it makes sense that there would be multiple colored elves and dwarves because elves, humans, and dwarves and humans and all of them were fooling around for generations and tons of different ages.
Robert realized that this was an Archeum Legion conspiracy. After locating the children by using a discarded map.
But I do like how the Galadriel's character changed
Some
from
of the
season 1 to
survivors
season
fled
2.
Stone
Yeah.
And because we got to see how she was in the Lord of the Rings movies. And how she was in the Lord of the Rings movies was not a hothead, I can do it all, not going to listen to you mentality.
Yeah. But it was somebody who's been around for ages.
Exactly. And who's to say...
That's why she said, let me just see if I can hold this ring. And she's like, okay, cool. Like, but that is deep. That's a deeper scene now that after watching Rings of Power.
Exactly. That you get to see the character progression and all of that of what made her who she was and why she couldn't take the ring from Frodo and how she was able to tap into that quote unquote darkness again and all that. Like, and they were kind of sitting there like, well, what was it? I listened to somebody was talking about how they feel that you know, for her to be so smart and intelligent and the wise of them all, how could she be deceived in season one and not want to tell people who he was? And I was like, you guys are like totally missing the subcontext of how powerful Sauron and his dark magic was.
Yeah, like that's why the whole movie's about him.
Yeah, like the whole story is about how he deceived everyone. And I love the foreshadowing at the end of season 2.
Yeah.
With Belladrindle, yeah. You know, you're not the owner, you're its prisoner, and I curse you that one ring will do you in.
Yeah.
Like, it was poetic.
Yeah.
It was so good. It was so good. Like I told Julie, I said, dude, I was geeked from the opening scene with the freaking Balrog all the way to the end. I was geeked out for the season finale. Like, it was a good season finale.
Yeah.
Because to me, and I'll get probably a lot of crap for saying this too, I think Lord of the Rings in its entirety, everything that we have has been better. It's better than Star Wars.
I mean, I agree with that, but you know, I haven't always been a big Star Wars fan.
Like, I love Star Wars. I got Star Wars tattooed on my body.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a really good franchise for sure. But
yeah, like, you don't get me wrong.
I can't rewatch that. Like I mean, Lord of the Rings, they're only 3 hours long to me. Like, they could be so much longer.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, we don't own a normal copy of Lord of the Rings in our house. Like,
Yeah.
We have the Collector's Extended Edition, or Director's Extended Edition, on Blu-ray and DVD, because that's the best way to watch them.
Mhm. Yeah, so I mean, I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings, and the Hobbit movies were decent.
I still haven't watched Battle of Five Armies.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I know how it ends, because I think I've read most of the book and
Yeah,
a couple of the other stuff.
Yeah.
But what happened was Julie and I were going to watch it together. Something else happened. We weren't able to watch it. We kept saying we're going to watch it, and then we can't watch it with Felicity, you know, away from around. And now she's old enough where she's a little more independent, so we might can watch it soon. But to get Julie to sit down to watch a 3-hour movie where she pays attention, and
Yeah, it's definitely harder with kids.
Like, Julie hasn't watched all the Lord of the Rings just because they're so long of movies. And I told her, I said, dude, let's watch it an hour a day. Like, if you sit down and just watch it with me.
Yeah, break it down to like a TV show.
Yeah, like, we watch an hour long episode of 911, or, you know, at least 3 or 4 episodes of The Office on rerun. You know, we watch at least an hour of TV a day together. So, like, 3 days watch Fellowship of the Ring, next 3 days watch this, wait a week watch the next. Because I've been in the Lord of the Rings mood for the last, like, year.
Yeah.
And I've been wanting to watch them again because I love the movie so much. Like, when I'll put it this way: there's only 2 MMOs if they ever made again, I would sell my life to and play full time and never play anything else.
Yeah.
And that would be a Gundam Wing MMO, like a really nice mech MMO.
Yeah.
Or another Lord of the Rings MMO. Granted, I love Lord of the Rings Online. It's a lot of fun, but there's just a lot of quality of life things in Lord of the Rings that they could do. And when I heard Amazon's making another one, like, I think it came out of pause production this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ecstatic.
And that's why we made this.
Dude, yeah. I'm just saying, dude, if they gave me a Lord of the Rings MMO in the combat, in a little bit of style of Throne of Liberty, I wish they could do it in New World. I think New World has some of the smoothest action combat in a while. And I like that style. But my only complaint about Throne of Liberty is that, and it could just be because I'm still super new playing it,
Mm-hmm.
is I feel the combat itself needs a little bit more work to smooth out.
I don't know.
As much as the
Combat
to me,
sick.
it feels.
It's raining. Come on in.
And it
before
could
they
be
ruin
maybe I
yourself.
skipped part of the tutorial, and it's still a new player learning curve.
Maybe.
Like, you know, and it could be. I'm not blaming the game.
Yeah.
But like, I really think that it's.
Do you need a more powerful weapon, my friend?
It doesn't do a good job explaining the different style attacks while weapon swapping enough, because they have you moving so quickly. Through the tutorial.
It was a fast tutorial.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, well, it was like
had a little bit more,
it was like a pre-tutorial. Yeah, it was like it's like a tiny tutorial, pre-tutorial, and then a real tutorial later. Like it's paced really weird. Like you pick your fighting style, and then like as you level up, you get new abilities. You can level up the current abilities, and basically, you have like your main abilities to your main weapon, your secondary weapon. Even if you're using them, you can use. If you go to use a main ability weapon, it'll swap to that weapon and use it.
Yeah, I saw that, and and it was my misconception of this. I thought that I could level up every single weapon in the game pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
You can, but you know, it's hard to swap specs from what I've been reading up on. Like, you really need to know what weapons you want to do before you start leveling those skills up.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're going to hinder yourself big time. So, like, if you end up not liking Sword and Shield,
It's raining again.
Welcome.
but you end up liking this instead, you need to find a playstyle and pick it. Now, I don't know how in-game is, and all that, but I normally tank.
See, for me, that is some min-maxing thinking. That I'm gonna play the game this way, and if I find out, wow, I really like a different style, then I'm gonna make a new character with that style, with the knowledge of how to play the game, and then that one will be like a much better playthrough. Or just, I mean, like they wouldn't put these weapons in there if they're straight up trash. So like,
Oh, I know, I agree with that. But I guess what I'm saying is, like, let's say I'm trying to play, and my mind is I want to be able to be a viable tank at end game to be able to play with friends or find a guild to play with.
mm-hmm.
I get to play X hours a day because of my schedule, and yeah, they may have things in there where it may cost me. I can pay $20 and swap everything over. That's cool and all. Ooh. Who is that?
Ooh, fire dog thing. Lion. What is that?
It's Aslan.
he's come to save us.
It's Aslan. It's Aslan.
Shining objects are easy to spot.
No, what I'm saying is, what I heard was, if you want to, let's say, swap your weapons down the road, you get like almost one free swap, right? With scrolls and things. Otherwise, you have to spend real cash money. And I get it's a free game. There's no subscription, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the time. But like, I look at it as time to money spend ratio almost, right? Because like, if I have to spend 60 hours to get back to where I was, is it worth it to do this style stuff? Because yeah, if I enjoy the experience or whatever, it won't feel so bad because it was a fun experience along the way. but I look at it as if I want to be able to play this content with X number of people, I need to make the right decisions along the way. Not necessarily min-maxing, but don't do anything that could quote unquote cripple myself and hinder me from being able to enjoy it to what I want to do.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's a better way to word it. Because like my thing is this, like right off the bat, sword, shield, and bow and arrow, man, sounds great. Or great sword and bow and arrow.
Yeah.
And I look up to see how they are, and they're pretty cool. But then I'm like, what if I want to be a healer or whatever? Like some games, the sword and shield are off tanking, where two-handed sword is a main tank. You know.
So then yeah, the earlier talking about like looking at video gameplay, whatever, that would be helpful to you because it might take you an hour to research what something you might want to get into, but it might take 15 hours for you to figure that out on your own.
Yeah, or like like prime example, if you use any of your skill points or whatever, you can't instantly refund them. You have to do something else. So what if I would have wasted that and then it cost me $15 because I made a simple two-click mistake?
Yeah.
Like. That's the kind of thing that's how to avoid. And then when I look at review videos, I don't mind paying for convenience, right? To me, pay for convenience isn't that bad.
Yeah, time is money.
Yeah, let's say I could spend $15 a month, and I earned an extra 50% experience, right? Or even 100% experience. That's cool, because I only get to play a few hours a day at most. So that lets me be a little bit more viable and be able to play stuff and not get left behind.
Yeah.
Around other people. Well, I have friends who still work retail full time, and they may be off some days, maybe not working some days, and they get to play their entire day because they're not married.
Yeah.
So I get left in the dust if I don't have some way of increasing my chances or odds to be able to do stuff.
Making a lot of sense.
Yeah, and that's the main reason why I looked it up. Like, I got burned a couple of times in a couple expansions or a couple games where I was like, "Oh, dude, this character is so much fun," and I shouldn't have picked that character. And the reason why is because it's one of the best classes to level, but that's it. Because majority of the in-game content is not there. Not there for it unless you've seen 300 hours into it, put all this extra stuff. And I'm like, Jesus, dude. I just did a class that's going to basically get me from being able to do anything solo or whatever for the next X time.
For the children to see all the
So
flowers.
that's where I look at it. But like, if you sit there and tell me, hey, your class is not S tier, but it still can do content,
tell you the truth, I had a little trouble getting it in
that's all
time.
I care about. If I can
It's
still
not
do
easy
content
to
with my
find and place
friends,
an order with
I
a
don't
wizard
have to
who's
be the highest
certified.
damage pumping number unless we're all starting to have fun and talk crap and do whatever.
Yeah.
And then I may want to try to have something that can be competitive. But it's kind of like if I was playing League and like, let's say my favorite like Blitzcrank, right? People would get mad when I picked Blitzcrank back in the day because Blitzcrank was not a good character. Like, he was a great trolley character for ARAM, but he had a season or two where he was not a good character to pick at all. And it made me mad because I loved playing Italy. I loved playing Blitzcrank. Well, they weren't good.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like we have quite a few adventurers already.
Barney, where are all the children we invited to watch the event?
I just got
I guess
word.
that's the worst
They're on
part
their
is
way.
that And it goes
should
back
arrive
to my
at the
earlier
nesting grounds
statement
around the same
that
time we do.
content creators
Good
and
work.
competitive gaming
Management and
have really put
coordination
a
are fundamental to being a
hindrance
manager.
on gaming in general
Mhm.
because there's always going to be a meta, and you have these people. Well, I do this build this way because a guy from, you know, Team XYZ, who places in the world first, or that he's in the top 10 of the world, built his character this way and it works, so it's viable.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Those are also
I
like
can't stand
super toxic. It's a super toxic game.
Oh yeah, like almost every MOBA or arena shooter has an extremely toxic side of it.
Yeah.
Because it's competitive. Like you can't play Valorant without people telling you, "Oh, dude, why are you picking that person? They're not good."
I'll just ignore that. I mean, I don't know. I have a pretty good mental when it comes to. I play support and jungle, so like the two most like hated roles. People talk trash all the time. If they do badly, it's my fault. Yada yada yada.
Dude, this Spiritborn class reminds me so much of Monk from D3.
I think we've got a problem. What problem? The merchant cart carrying lantern
Well,
seeds to the nesting
it
grounds has been
reminds me
attacked
of
by
a monk
bandits.
that has now spirit
No,
animals.
I heard banditry is at an all-time high. Has anyone been hurt?
Thankfully, no. But in the commotion, the cart tipped over, spilling all the seeds.
I'm surprised you and Jamie didn't hop on this D4 train for the new expansion.
I think Jamie played something. I don't know if it's this or not, but I don't know. I'm just not really that into Diablo anymore.
After all, a merchant should never be late.
I really didn't like 3 that much, to be honest.
You didn't like 3?
Yeah.
I like how 3 was, like, you're talking about during the seasons. I like how that turned out. I didn't like 3. I didn't like 3 at the launch. It felt off. Like stuff was missing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. But I really felt like it. In D4, initial game was fun. Like going up to the harder difficulties and all that, it was actually a blast. But it became really, really bad later on. But right now they added 2 new in-game things called the Dark Citadel, and then something else basically acts like a mythic style dungeon where you can pick, like, let's say you're not getting any offensive fixes.
Seeds every harvest.
Mm-hmm.
You can use
So today,
materials.
we're going to spray the lantern
You
seeds
can
with our
use
magic
materials
potion
to give you
fertilizer and spread
offensive
them in our fields.
fixes and
Place lantern
weapons.
seeds that you collect in the box in the center of the
So,
field. Look around the nesting
if you
grounds.
every time
You'll
you
find
kill
some
an
carts
enemy, it gives
carrying
you more
lantern
time in
seeds
the
that have
dungeon.
tipped over. If you find one, please
So it's
collect the
kinda-
sacks. Those
kinda
will
cool
help
how
us
they
retrieve
are
all the
doing that.
seeds.
But they added a mandatory multiplayer dungeon. So you have to have more people to do stuff with you. Otherwise, you are not going to be able to complete the dungeon. Because they have mechanics. Oh my gosh, I thought I dodged out of the way of that. This is a long freaking fight, too. I haven't swapped gear in a while. I wonder if my gear needs to change. But also, I'm weird. I like games that also offer fun PvP, because every once in a while, I like to play some PvP. Man, why is this guy not off? I think I just talked to Jacob the other day.
Thank
Oh,
you,
yeah?
adventurers. We have recovered all the lantern seeds
Yeah,
from the
that's how
carts.
things are going.
So far, so
You just
good.
tell me about him moving back in
Jeroy,
with your
ready?
mom and dad.
Yeah,
Ready. Adventurers,
that's
now
not
the seeds
ideal,
collected
but
today need to be mixed with our special magic potion. But be wary. Due to its high price, the local bandits will be after this potion. We're planning to depart from the north side of the nesting grounds and head to the seed collection box in the center.
The Watson brothers are in the north. They're taking a detour around the field. What are they planning? Aha! There are no magic potions in the cards. That means the brothers must have them. Listen up! Forget the cards! Go get those potions! Just one bottle of that potion is more than enough. Stupid merchants, wasting all that money on some fertilizer. Well, thanks to them, we're about to be rich. Hey!
This guy's
I see
chaotic.
the Watsons over there. Let's go!
Oh my gosh, I almost died to a mechanic again. And he's down to almost a quarter life, and I would have lost it, dude. Oh my gosh, he dropped. Oh, that was rough.
Hey, do you two see those terror birds following us? What's going on?
Oh my god.
Oh, right. The wizard said this potion smell might attract terror birds.
Why didn't you
The other
warn us
one that I had
earlier?
from the border
Well,
chat.
adventurers, I guess watch out for terror birds too.
Hello!
I'm level 40. Oh, yeah. Back level 60 right now. Paragon. We're in fact.
All right, this is our last chance. Get him! Go get that potion! We just need one bottle. Now get out there and give it all you got.
That's a lot of bandits. This is bad.
Adventurers, please help. We just have to make it past them, and we'll be safe. Keep it up a little longer.
Don't fight harder. Fight smarter.
You put the stash. Yo, what? I have XP potions. I could do. I really should be going out there doing XP stuff.
Then we'll add the fertilizer, send it into the sky, and it will burst, raining down the seeds and flowers, hence flower rain. The most important part of the festival is for all the children of Castleton to make wishes and see the flower rain.
Yeah.
Once the balloon is full, we'll float it as high as we can, and it will literally rain flowers.
Yeah.
Please help
I'm
us
doing
fill the
soft
remaining
resets
balloons,
right now on Pokemon.
and
I'm
make sure
Pokemon
the event
not.
ends on a
I'm
high
Pokemon
note.
Pearl. Trying to get a shiny starter because all of us are playing it together. Anti-access. I can't get off my thigh. Good. basically the mercenary tab, what they did was, you know, your mercenaries get cool abilities and passives that they get to do based off the skills that you did. So what role do you want to play in Rome? Like a DPS, a tank, support?
I guess it's more like it's sort of like a, I don't know, tank, I guess. Tank damage.
I love the counter in Throne of Liberty. You counter?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
What's up?
That stuff that drops those spots hurt. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Probably need to find a way a good stand or something to. Problem is I don't have a long enough USB-C cable for my headphone. So I probably need to buy another USB-C cable.
Yeah, probably.
And then get a stand that works. I like to have one that probably mount next to my monitors. Have it come out off the wall. Like I have a mountable, what is it, one that would clamp to my desk.
Mm-hmm.
But because of how I have to have it clamped where I need it clamped, I couldn't sit comfortably at my desk and use it. Oh man. I may bring it out and see if I can get it back up and working again. See if I could just mount it somewhere different. How many fiery portals have we jumped into in Diablo before?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I wonder if that sounds better now. It finally, OBS finally recognized my Streamlabs.
Nice.
Mic check, hello. It still sounds a little flat.
That sounds better to me.
Let's see if that sounds any better. I got a couple presets on the back of my microphone. That sounds better.
Kids, look at the sky.
Whoa, balloons! Mr. Sherman, is it really gonna rain flowers?
I wonder if Aslan can come back
I
and
wrote
see
a
us.
letter to my mom and dad and put it on a balloon. Will they really get it?
Of course! Balloons can take all your letters and wishes high up into the sky. Uh-oh, it's almost time to wrap up today's event. Thanks to everyone who participated.
Even though we didn't reach our goal today, there's always next time.
Dang.
We hope to see you at the next festival.
See you again soon.
Alright, I'm gonna catch you later.
Alright, man. I'll see you later. Thanks for all your help again, man.
No problem. Yeah, stream looks great. Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Yo, 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 yo.
I was actually looking for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in another chat.
You did that little flower festival?
With the balloons and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Starlight.
Mm-hmm. What do you want from me? What level are y'all? I've been way behind.
Oh, we're probably just way ahead.
How much?
Good bit. What level are you?
Level 50?
Level 30.
Okay.
What level are you?
I'm 22.
I'm like 28. Not that far behind.
If I had that egg, I could cook
It's my second day, so.
We'll probably have to run the dungeon again with him.
I'll do it myself. I don't need you.
I need to run it again because I actually have 2 things I did not get accomplished while I was down there.
Oh.
So
That's okay. We'll go ahead and do it. He doesn't need us.
I do. I need to like upgrade my stuff. I'm sitting on a bunch of points and old armor and stuff.
I always find myself being like, I have so much stuff I should upgrade it. I'm like,
It's having too much fun.
Every once in a while I do speaking engagements, motivational kind of stuff. Cold Quest, talking Major Tony Robbins shit. Hologram on him. Calling it Dos Equis. I'll check it. I'll look at that quicker. I was not going to worry. Action, 20 minutes, ready to do it. Real good numbers at Phoenix. Hey, you know, Zig Auto got another 10K before the end of the month. No kidding.
Hello, I am without it. I once it for.
Where's Jacob been? Playing Dragon Ball?
Probably. I hadn't seen him. I mean, Zach, and Dustin been playing Dragon Ball. I hadn't seen either of them since day 1 of Throne of Liberty. They're gonna kick us off.
In 1 hour.
What is that? Carbon fiber? Oh, God, I love the weight. Yeah, I'll say. I put it pretty together. This is how you're domestic. No patient with me. What's your tongue? It's a personal question. Come on, show some hubris. Come on. I bet it's you know it.
I'll be sure to. Northern wind could bring us to the Terror bird eggs.
Pretty sure people who get turned on by elite status and get your business started. There's nothing cheap about the list.
So, you came up with this master plan. So that's for me. To put dogs, to put cages on them. And then we got the like transit.
Jared, you want to run the dungeon?
I'm fishing right now.
Man, where'd you get more bait from?
This is the bait that I had. Dustin, do you have the quest for that dungeon yet?
I'm not sure. What area do you get it out of?
Have you been to the stone castle yet?
I'm not sure. Gotta figure out how to get up there.
Jim on cardboard and then take photos of them in interesting places, kind of like that Melvin the French movie. Why? Because it's Julie's wedding, and she thinks it would be fun no matter what. Oh, she thinks you turned to butter. You're awfully isolated the way you do. Isolated? I'm surrounded. So your assistant said you were going to be a face. Dave. Can you get a photo of the cutout in front of the Luxor pyramid? This is a shithole. Nobody's living there. It's Friday. Check in. Can you just take a stupid photo? I'm trying my best. Thank you for trying your best.
Last year, I spent 322 days on the road, which means I had to spend 43 miserable days at home. Okay. I'm thrilled that everyone's back to the line. Welcome to the show. I know there's been a lot of whispering about why we're here, so let me jump right in. Retailers are down 20%. Auto industry is shut. Housing market doesn't have a heartbeat. It's one of the worst times on record for the United. This is our moment. Now, last summer, there was this dynamite young woman from Cornell, and she had some pretty big ideas that she challenged me with. And my first reaction was, who does this kid think that she is? But after I gave her a listen, she really knocked me out. So, with peek into our future, only here.
If there's one word I want to leave you with today, it's this.
Global.
Global. Our global must become local. This company keeps 23 people on the road at least 250 days a year. Expensive and inefficient. When I came to Craig 3 months ago and said, told me incredibly, told me the problem is to have a solution. Well, today I stand before you with just that. Well, no Ned's perception. Today I'm gonna fire Ned. Sorry, Ned. Sure ain't terrible hiring back this afternoon.
See about that?
Now, Ned can be any employee in any one of our client locations. Strategy packages will be shipped in advance. Ned will immediately even find one of our transition specialists today. Mr. Lester, the reason we're having this conversation is your position is no longer available. Hearing of words you've been let go is never good. Change is always scary, but consider the following. Anybody of you ever built an empire or changed the world, that's where you are now. And it's because they stopped there.
What happens next?
This is the first step of a process that will end with you in a new job that fulfills you.
Yeah, but how does it work?
Way to take the packet in front of you. View it. All the answers you're looking for is inside. Start filling out the necessary information, and before you know it, you'll be on your way to an opportunity. And then, I need you to go back to your desk and start putting together your thing. As a favor to me, I appreciate it if there's a start table to step. Panic doesn't help men.
I understand.
Give it up for men.
Everything's away.
You can start the morning in Boston, stop in Dallas over lunch, and finish the day. All for the price of a few more lines. Our inflated travel budget is eviscerated by 85%. And more importantly, you guys on the road. No more Christmases in a hotel in Tulsa. No more hours lost in weather delays. You get to come home.
He hates it. Tell me you're not taking this seriously. That's why we brought the entire company to the road. We're not taking it seriously. There is a methodology to what I do. There's a reason why it works. COVID-19 is doing this for you. I agree with them. And just like anything else, it's going to take a few months of sort of transition, and then everybody's going to settle in. Be to you, the road. You're grounded. Everybody's grounded. It's done. And I totally believe you are screwed. It does me devastating. There's a baby. I can staff up the checks. It's a guarantee.
You want to see me?
Well, you know what? Yeah, come on in. Come on in. Great job.
Thank you. How's everyone taking it?
Great. Listen, I admire your zeal, and you have some very good ideas, but you know nothing about the realities of the industry. You can set up an iChat, but you don't know how people believe you.
Should I minor in technology?
Okay, kiddo, fire me. Brian, she's going to be doing this on a regular basis. Don't you want to know if she can fire somebody? She's fired Ned. No, fired Ned. Fire me. You don't need to do this.
No, it's okay.
Go. Fire me.
Mr. Bingham, I regret to inform you that your position at this company is no longer available.
Who the hell are you?
My name is Miss Keaton. I'm here today to discuss your future.
My future? The only one who can fire me is Gregory.
Mr. Gregory hired me to handle it.
Handle me? Mr. Gregory hired me. He's going to fire me. You know what? I'm going to go talk to him.
Mr. Bingham.
No, you can't follow me. You're on a computer screen, remember?
Right.
All right, let's try this again. Fire me again.
I just did.
Actually, you did. Fine. That's enough. I think we get it.
Mr. Bingham, I'm here today to inform you that your position is no longer available.
I'm fired.
Yes, you're fired.
Never say fired. Well, I'm assuming unless you think it's like a fire. You're finding stuff right now. I get what you're trying to say. Don't take it personally. This is the most personal situation that you are ever going to face before you try to revolutionize this. I'd like to know you actually know about this. Oh, what about some between? Am I the only one that's about doing this for yourself? No, I can look to you, the rest. You can learn for this. I mean, blame it on high fuel costs, blame insurance premiums, blame technology. Better watch yourself. You got dinosaur. Not the dinosaur. I want you to show the ropes. You know what those are. Ferguson. I'm sorry, I don't think a mic is qualified to wire an entire company. Great. Did you check the phone for a show manager? Here's a boat. And here's you. Want to be in the boat? Ringing the bell and grabbing the bell. One step, looking for following you up. You will not be able to. Okay? Let me know. Boom.
If the evidence there would be clues in his mirror. The problem is, he took a back to the head in the car, and he said he doesn't remember the lyrics. However, it's possible Carver, a long-time fan base,
You still fishing, Jared?
I'm actually picking up a bunch of bait.
Where are you getting bait at?
Killing crabs and such at the shore.
They drop bait?
Who else would have fish bait but fish?
Exactly what it is. Luggage. How much time do you lose by checking in?
I don't know, 5-10 minutes.
35 minutes. That's 270 hours. That makes 7 days. We'll get to away an entire week on that.
Web Dungeon is now available in the main menu. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Spectre's Abyss.
Is that the one?
It's the first one, level 20. Yeah, I've not done that yet.
Alright, I want to try it. We've already done it, so.
Yeah, you want to send out the friends for
Yeah. Yeah, we got some time. I gotta set us up.
I'm trying to find some bait with these crabs, and I ain't finding.
Building a workflow environment.
There is a member who does not meet the minimum combat power.
Is it me?
Probably have to level up his gear a little bit.
Yeah, where do I go to do that? Any old place?
Then you're just
Have y'all just been leveling up your own stuff, or how much? Like, have y'all been getting new gear, or what?
Yes and yes.
yeah. Like I've gotten a little bit of gear from Quest. Mainly, I just go into like the equipment enhancing. So you go to like your full menu. It's F11 for me. Go into your full menu in items. There's equipment enhancing, and you can level up the equipped armor that you're wearing. If you got extra gear that can work, you can transfer it to help level it. Have you been doing your stat points?
I just put on my stat points and skill points.
Okay.
Equipment enhancing. Okay, so level up. Just level up what?
Your stats.
In my weapon. I'm in equipment enchanting.
So level up, like if you see like your sword or
Yeah.
whatever you're doing, your main weapon.
Just level it up.
First, and then you can see like level it up and you can see how many times you can level it or whatever.
Mm-hmm. What are the minimum requirements, Jared?
Character power of 600. So if you look at from your character sheet, character info, you see that bottom left where it says reset stats. Right above it is your combat power.
Okay, so I'm 602 now.
Minimum 600.
Okay, I meet that now. Okay, do I need to go anywhere?
Yeah, we're gonna head to the entrance.
I'm sorry, where?
The entrance? Where are you? Where are you? This party board right here.
Hey, asshole, I'm supposed to be consoling.
Be in a village at the party board. Head up from there.
That's what we love. Kids love that.
Or if you press escape, see co-op dungeon. Just press enter. Take it right into the dungeon.
Well, that's more helpful. Alright, so what do I do?
We wait for the tank, who is out farming stats right now. Jason?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
We're almost started. It's like somebody's taking.
I was on my way. There we go. I don't know why, they just keep completely glitching in my end.
We're right to the boss.
We ran into the boss?
No, someone started the mini boss.
Whole lot of trouble when it comes to the boss. The fucking necromancer.
Hours later. Alright, the book should be like right over here. Like, right here.
Hated that freaking mine. Or
Alright, remember we gotta do both levers.
Disconnected from server. Well, that sucks. Okay, so I am still in. It just started at the very beginning.
Okay. My superior healing's carrying us through this.
Less than 1% health. You're just gonna freeze there.
This is how I start every day of my life. This video is getting a rat cat.
Y'all start that before I have my mana? I'm gonna just let y'all die.
Don't start it, guys. Don't start it. Oh my god, he's starting it.
I'm just let her die. I'm gonna sit out here.
Oh my god. I wish it was like a ready up switch, you know?
Oh, barely.
I didn't make it. We can't go in?
Yeah, y'all started it without us.
I didn't do shit. They started it. I can see you guys.
Yeah, we can't get in the smoke.
Oh my god, these fucking idiots.
I'll start with whatever I put to bring to the table.
Alright, see how many of them die.
All of us?
I'm gonna just sit right here.
There's one.
So when he does that, we're gonna die thing, you'll see your screen go blank, and you see that little thing around the bottom. There's a black ring around them. He does that to you, you need to run to somebody. The more people in that ring, the less damage it does.
Oh, I just got frozen.
He did.
He ran away from me.
Sure wish I could go in there.
Alright, everybody move up, and Nathan, hit it.
Can it be? Are you the ones who dare to trap me?
Going a lot better with a healer. He's like, surprise, surprise.
Easy peasy.
I want that hell. So give me the hell. the hell? Man, I just keep getting boots. And they're not even like boots I can use. Yeah, they're leather boots. My second pair of leather boots.
Oh, that's depressing. To state women. We're no picnic ourselves. I don't mind being married to my career. And I don't expect it to be any better than both. I just don't want to settle.
So what we do, just leave?
Right now.
Yep.
Hey, turn that in now.
Objection will be the 23-year-old target.
That was easy.
So it's been
Oh.
Well, we're in that party for the tech conference at the hotel.
But he registered. Fine. Technically, I don't think we're supposed to be public. There's no question.
So embarrassing.
Nice party.
No, I get it. It.
Probably not a whole lot of time left to
Jennifer Chu?
do much.
No.
Give it up for a very special Alpha Tech guest, Young MC.
Well, gents, I think I might call on that one.
Alright.
Only got 15 minutes before she turns off on us anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and catch up with this termite fella before it takes us off.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Oh no, cobras. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
When you reach the arcade,
Damn beast. Huh? It's you? Why did you follow me? Where's Sophia? Damn it! Luckily, it's thanks to you. Be careful. The children must be deeper in.
Blasted Archeum. They kept children in such a foul place.
Who goes there? Have you come here with a death wish?
Damn, there are lots of them. This should be fun. Adventurer, just focus and...
We'd better tidy things up here a bit first. Let's go.
Everyone stop them!
Robert, you fool! Trusting in recklessly again with no regard for what's around you!
Robert, we're over here.
We're a sight for sore eyes. Now that Da Vinci is here, I can take a peek.
I want an update on the situation. Did everyone make it out okay?
Yes.
Sure. You know
Made it out
you can
okay.
go that much, don't you?
Running recklessly into the
I'm saving those kids.
Is that why you sent in first? Because you were worried about me?
Oh, shut up.
Not save the kids?
Gotta save the kids. Follow Da Vinci.
Please hurry and open it. Who knows what they've been up to in the meantime?
I'm trying, I'm trying.
I need to focus on my magic. Wait. Done.
We only have 7 more minutes. Let's go.
Better hurt.
They're here. The children are locked up.
Kill them all!
Bring it on, curs of Khazar.
Stay in formation! Stay focused! Sophia, you must rescue the children immediately!
The children are safe!
This isn't over. We have to find Seraph. We've saved all the children, but it isn't...
One's at the hideout. You got it.
You've done rather well to get this far. So this is where you were, Seraph. So, you're Da Vinci. Today's the day I take your head! Crush them! There's no place for the likes of you in Lastland. I'll cut you.
This dude's trash.
Only path for those who interfere with the will of Khazar.
I was expecting a fight. Zeroff? More like... Yeah, zero. There you go. Zero health.
Kazan's evil reached this far. Accounts have been in, but even the Ark, many have. I've heard stories. Many a power.
Shut up, give me your sword. Ooh, little eagle pendant. Gimme.
I look forward to seeing you in action.
Hmm. 4 minutes remaining.
Everyone, escape safely, Da Vinci.
Sophia will lead the children safely.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get out of here. And teleport. Easy 10-minute adventure.
The last and commander of Archean.
It really was.
While you were fighting alongside Robert, Sophia came with Da Vinci and more resistant soldiers. You managed to defeat Zeroth and rescue the kidnapped children. Da Vinci explained that Khazar was behind all this, and asked if you would join the resistance in their fight against the Archean.
Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. Thanks, Sophia.
These plans for a kidnapping.
Alright, Legion, yep. Yep, Guild, Flag, Flag, Next. Okay. Hey! Examine the old flag of Vienna Village. Okay. I'm not doing the Infinity Wheel. I think that's where a good place to stop.
To create a larger guild in order to have the skills to stand side by side.
So are we in a guild now? Can we be in the guild? No, before we even start the guild?
I mean, no, we can spin it up, but names and such, I can bring it up at D&D tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good.
Friday. Spin up a guild.
I mean, I'm level 24, so... I mean...
Yeah, I'm level 30. I got a whole quest line related to guild. But, alright, I am fixing to call it here.
Same. Alright. I'm gonna wrap up this little stream I was doing. A little 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Are they playing? I guess they're playing. I hadn't seen them since D&D or not D&D.
Yeah, Dragon Balls.
Dragon Ball Z dropped. So I guess that's what they're doing.
I guess so.
Alright, then. I will catch you later.
See ya. Well, and that's it for the stream. Hope this is okay. Sounded good, looked good, whatever. Nobody was here the whole time. That's okay because this is how you do it. This is it. This is what you do. Anyway, I just like playing games, regardless if anyone's in here. Okay, bye-bye.